morning, guys. So I once again thought I should just sit down and do a little makeup breakdown, outfit of the day, product reviews type of video. I think you guys really enjoyed this last time, and I really enjoy these because I can just sit down and give you, hey, I'm wearing this. Hey, little mini review on the product. You need this, or I didn't like this. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a comprehensive video where you get a little glimpse into my moment of getting ready here at my vanity, and you get some reviews at the same time. So let's start off with this shirt I just picked up this past weekend at Francesca's, and they were having all their tank tops $20, and this style, you've probably seen me wear it before a couple times recently. I love this kind of shirt. It's a mock neck, it's sleeveless. You can dress it up with a blazer or a fancy necklace. You can wear it really casually like I am with just a pair of shorts. It's comfortable. It came in a few different colors. I'll link it below if I can find it online. But it came in navy, red, like a maroon red, like a sage green. And I saw it on the mannequin actually as I was passing the store, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to run in there real quick. They had it tucked into a maxi skirt. So it was very like curvaceous on the top, and then on the bottom, of course, a maxi skirt kind of like conceals and whatever. So I liked I don't know, something about it. I really liked the tightness of the top with the looseness of the bottom. You know what I mean? And I typically wear clothes that way anyways. Or vice versa, like a loose fitting top with a tight fitting bottom. I just think it's really complimentary. And so that's my top. My hair, it's dirty. Yeah, we're going at about day 4 here, and I'm not going to wash it today either. I will wash it tomorrow. But this stuff, this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Spray a little of this in there. This will leave a slight white cast, but just don't go crazy with it, you know? Just go like this, shimmy it through. It soaks up the oils. It smells really good. It's like perfume, essentially, for your hair. I really like this dry shampoo. Yeah, I really like it. I don't use dry shampoo a lot, unless I want my hair to not look purposely greasy, but this is nice. It says to wait 30 seconds. I didn't do that. I waited about 3. But you're supposed to like shake it, shimmy it, wait, right? Then comb it out, massage, and shake to remove. I don't know. I didn't follow directions. I never follow directions. Ask my husband. I'm not good with recipes. I'm not good with directions. I just want to skip it and do it my own way. You know what I mean? So that's my hair. Accessories. I took my rings off because with this humidity, as soon as I go outside, my fingers swell up and it just feels gross to have fingers that are swollen, look like little sausages, and then you can't get your rings off. And that reminds me of when I was pregnant and I gained weight and I eventually had to take my rings off because I felt claustrophobic because I couldn't move my rings. You know what I mean? So those are sitting over there. But my bracelet, oh my gosh, I've been loving this. This is from Liza Schwartz, right here. Lots of different colors, lots of different styles. This is the snake rope. They have one that's more just like a rope, but this is the snake coil one. And then, of course, I had to get the one with bedazzles on it because I love that you can wear this casual or dress it up once again. And it's real leather, and it's magnetic. And so you just wrap it around your wrist. So, 1, 2, 3. And I like that it's a bracelet I can actually put on myself without having to ask somebody with those hook and eye closures or whatever. Is it hook and eye? Clasp, whatever. Oh, those are impossible to get on yourself. So this one it sits right in there. So that's my accessory. I was going to put earrings on, but then I quite frankly forgot. I usually, when I wear my hair up like this, like to do a hoop or something because I feel like your face is the focal point, so it's fun to do earrings, but oh well, I forgot. Now, why is my dog barking? I always forget to share my perfume of the day. I have a good amount of perfume. Would you guys ever be interested in a perfume collection or like my top perfumes? Because I'm a perfumeaholic and I know what I like and I have a very specific taste in what I enjoy. And so if you want, let me know, thumbs up, something like that. Let me know down below. Today I'm wearing the Versace Crystal Noir perfume. This I freaking love. Now this has amber in it, and it has, does this have gardenia? I don't know. This is a simple perfume. I think it's not like some of the other perfumes that I have that are very complex. This has, you can pretty much almost smell exactly what is in here. Very simple ingredients. I almost smelled this. Yeah, that was not going to work. I can smell it on me right now. It's very potent. This one lasts really nicely on. I feel like the stronger Like amber and like notes that have depth to them, I feel like they linger longer on your skin than say some of the more light, cottony, fresh type scents, which I do not like that much. Like I like them, they smell good, but on me, everything warms up. So I might as well wear a warm perfume because everything warms up on me, even makeup. Like I'll put on a pink blush and later on in the day it looks like I'm wearing rust. You know, it's weird. But anyways, that's my perfume of the day, and I'm going to start incorporating that more often because I want to. Do you guys like it? I don't know. All right, so I shared that, and I shared that. Okay, I have cold coffee. I brought coffee up here. This is like my third cup, but lukewarm. My husband likes lukewarm coffee. I told him, what is the point? Coffee is meant to be hot and enjoyed, and he likes it lukewarm. I'm like, you're gross. I like it either steaming hot or ice cold. Nothing in between, because then I just want to dump it. All right, so let's get into the makeup. So the first thing after I washed and cleansed and did my whole skincare routine, which I have a whole running list over here of the videos I want to start doing on my channel. Not start doing. Videos I want to do in the next couple of months. And my updated skincare favorite video I'm going to do because I've bought some things more recently, some things I've been using for the past couple of months that I've incorporated, and I'm just really noticing a difference in my skin. So I want to do a video on that. Side note. Anyway, so basically, wash and prep your skin, okay? I'm using the Rachel K primer. You're going to see this a lot just because I'm using it up. I consciously always rotate my makeup, number one, and I always keep mental notes of what I need to be using up. I don't necessarily like write it down. I just know things I've had longer, let's put them in rotation to get them used up because I don't want it to go bad and I want everything to have a fair chance. So I really try to use all of my makeup. I don't just use the same things over and over and over again. I really rotate, especially colored things. I rotate all the time. So that's my primer. Not sure if it's available. I don't think so. It's a few years old, but it does a good job at brightening and covering pores. But if you have really dry skin, I don't think you're going to like this because it's kind of drying. Like it's not overly hydrating at all. Foundation. I self-tanned last night. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So on my Snapchat, I had showed that I was going to use the Rodan & Fields self-tanner. And I did last night, and so I'm freshly self-tanned. I like it. It doesn't get me as dark in one application as the Famous Dave's, which is my go-to fallback favorite self-tanner. And I'll link those below for you, so because I don't have them physically here to show you, I'll link them for you or insert a picture or something. I like them both. I feel like the Rodan & Fields is a little bit more natural and probably buildable. Like, I think I might do a second coat this evening just to see what happens. I didn't shower off this morning like the residual, so my hands are less than perfect. Definitely shower off the night after you self-tan to get the residual off, and that way it won't rub onto your clothes and stuff. So, anyways, I self-tan, so I was able to wear some of my darker foundations. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. Really enjoy this. I believe I talked about this a couple months ago. In my old home, I was using this pretty steady because I was self-tanning, and this is nice. It gives you a very satiny matte finish. I didn't do a lot. I did like a light layer today. Buildable. It's nice. It lasts all day. I don't get greasy. I don't look cakey. I'm in the shade 45 for a shade reference, and that's pretty beigey for the most part. Because even with a self-tanner, I don't want something that's too yellow because I'm naturally very neutral undertoned. So even though I put the self-tanner on, which adds golden and warmth to my skin, if the foundation's still too yellow, it doesn't look quite right. So there's that. All right, moving on. I'm just gonna run through this quick because I'm still using this cocktail combo of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Brightener with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Flawless Concealer in medium. I like the combination of these two. The color is perfect when I mix the pink with this one. And it gives me good coverage, and I find that my under eyes are very much brightened. I am going to zoom you in a bit here. The sun is coming through, which can potentially screw things up, but I want you to be able to see what's going on. Don't mind this greasiness, and I see a straight up white hair in my bangs. Let's just not look at that. I need to go in for a trim. Like, my hair's grown and stuff, but my layers are all jacked up, and I'm starting to get blockhead. You know what I mean? Your hair grows out, you get a freaking block on your head. I set my concealer with the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder Once again, I have products I absolutely freaking love, but I also have products that need to get used up. I do really like this. I've since discovered the By Terry. Let me grab that. The By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. I like this better. And I still really love the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. But we have to rotate things. I mean, all my girls got to get used. They have to have equal airtime here. So that is that. Bronzer. This was limited edition, but I was watching an old video of mine and I really liked how bronzed my skin looked. And of course I went down below and thank goodness I started writing what I was wearing. And it was the Bare Minerals The Beach Is Waiting is the color. It just says Bare Minerals Ready Color Boost. It's like 3 different bronzers. One's matte, one's lighter, and one's shimmerier, and I just go all together and I bronzed it. And I just think it's a very natural, their products are very natural looking. They're never going to give you like, bam! You know what I mean? They're easy to work with. They blend really well. You can't really screw up Bare Minerals. If anything, you can blend it away to oblivion. That's the one thing I found with them. But this is nice. I don't know if you can find that. If you can, I'll link it. So that's my bronzer. Then let's do the order. And then I went in and did my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer. I only used chocolate today. I usually do the cocktail of this one with the Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown, because this is more ashy and I like to contour out and like draw my shape with this color and then fill in with the chocolate to kind of warm up my brows. So today I decided to just do the chocolate and I think it works just fine. I mean, I'm bangs, so they cover up any mistakes I make anyways. That's a plus for bangs. I mean, they can cover up brows, especially if you have a bad brow day, you know? And that was my brows. Then I went in and did my eyes. I primed my eyes today with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Inked in Pink. A really nice frosty pink, icy cool pink. Very icy. Because I found this look on Pinterest. So this is not, this is my creation. But I found a picture of a woman with blue eyes and she had like an icy pink mauve eye look. And it just made her blue eyes really pop. And so I'm like, I have to try that. That's a great place to find inspiration on Pinterest. Instagram too, but I have a board on Pinterest that's all my makeup looks. So follow me if you want to see some of the looks. Because some of them I've tried to recreate myself. And didn't always turn out, but you know how it is. Like, you have high hopes, it's gonna look awesome. No, it's not. Okay, so I did that. And then I grabbed my MAC palette and I started with Ho. Oh, that one is a depotted fail. So we will stick that one back in there. No, we won't, because then I won't be able to show you that. Oh my goodness, my depotting fails are going to fall out. So that's Ho. It's a matte pinkish beige color. That was my transition color. Threw it all in my crease just to kind of start with. And then I did the Lorac on Zip palette. Great palette. Love this palette. One of my all-time favorites. I took the shade Unconditional and just softly deepened up my crease. It's not like super deep or anything. I just wanted it all to be just kind of like a soft, you know what I mean? Like a soft transition. I didn't want anything too harsh. So I did that. And then for my lid, I put MAC's Pink Freeze. Oh, goodness gracious. It is an icy pink frost shade, just to kind of cover up that Maybelline Color Tattoo before going in with a MAC pigment. So that's Pink Freeze. It's really pretty. A really brightening pink shade that's not like, oh my gosh, it's pink. It's like subtly pink. But if you pair it over a more pink base, it's going to pull more pink. And it actually toned a little bit of the pink down and bumped up the iciness factor. The pigment is Whisper Pink. I just read the bottom, not for individual style. Okay, this came in a holiday MAC pigment set that they do every year. This was from 2 Christmases ago. It's a soft, icy pink, and it's really pretty on the lid. Really, really like it. So I grabbed that. I was going through my drawers, and I do this a lot at nighttime when kids are in bed, just kind of, let's look at my makeup like a weirdo. And I like to pull things I haven't used in a while, or things I haven't used ever, and that's kind of when I declutter and stuff too. So I pulled it, and it worked perfectly for this whole look. And then that was that. And then my inner corner highlight in Brow Bone is just the matte unconditional shade. It's kind of satiny actually. It's not, I mean it's matte but satin. It shows up matte. It's not, oh, it's just kind of like a brightening shade, nothing crazy. So that was my inner corner. And is that my eyes? Oh, no. And then I took the Hoe and the unconditional shade in here that I had done on the top. I smoked it out on my lower lash line and took a little bit of Unbridled on a pencil brush and smoked out down here just to add a little bit more depth underneath. I really like to kind of smoke up my lower lash line. I like the look. So those are the shadows that I used. I believe I showed you all of them. Yes. And then I took my NARS Via Benito and I did my waterline and my upper waterline. And that's it. I didn't do eyeliner on the top. I've been really liking the no eyeliner on the top, just doing waterlines. And then I did that. Okay, and then I did for my mascara, the Galan Maxi Lash. Really nice mascara, gives lots of volume and thickness and fullness. And I was not going to do lashes because it actually looked pretty good. But then I'm like, nah, changed my mind. I did like a pigmenty glitter thing. We're doing lashes. So the lashes I'm wearing today are the House of Lashes Iconic. And I needed to tell you this. So I've been using the, hold on. I've been using the Kiss eyelash glue in black. This is great if you're going to use eyeliner, like on the top. But if you don't and you nick your eye, which I do every single time, your eyelid with this, it's really hard to get this black glue off without leaving a mark, screwing up your eyeshadow, and not having like darkness, which you've probably seen, but that's because I was using this. So I bought the Duo in clear. I mean, it goes on white, but it dries clear. Much better. Use this if you're going to do eyelashes without eyeliner. If you're going to do eyeliner, the black does dry nice and dark. Lower lashes are always MAC Extended Play Giga Black. It just gives me lower lashes like I've never had before, and I love it. I have a backup of that and always will. Cheeks. I dug out my Illuminating Bronzing Powder in the shade 3 Mauve. This is from Bobbi Brown. And it is just like a shimmery blush. I don't know why they call it a bronzing powder because it's pink. It's a very pink blush. You do as you please. But I used this as my blush today and it was really pretty. I got this from my aunt. She's like, oh, I don't really use that. Go ahead and take it. I'm like, okay, totally will. Just a really pretty, really soft. Like I built it up. I used the It Cosmetics blush brush, which, beautiful blush. And I just kind of blended it out just for like a soft little pinky glow. And speaking of glow, this is totally worth the money. The Glow Kit, this is the only one I have. I thought about buying another one, but I'm worried about like for instance, the one that's called That Glow. I totally would use 2 of the lighter shades, but the 2 darker shades, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I would totally buy it if I was a little darker in skin tone and I had more like olive skin. You know what I mean? Because that would go better. But I'm really liking this. And I mixed Hard Candy today with Starburst. This one looks dark, but it's actually the neatest. It's like this, how do I describe this? Pinky gold shift. Where did I put it? Way over here. That's a great place. It's just really cool on the cheeks. So I mixed that with the Starburst, which is much more like of an icy pink. It's not as dark. These are deceiving. They look really dark, but when you swatch them and get them on your cheeks, they're not as dark as one would think. So there's that. And then I finished my face with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light. I've hardcore fallen back in love with these guys, like hardcore. And I think I'm going to pick up 1, maybe 2, depends. There's a lot of skincare I need at the upcoming VIB sale, but 1 of the lighter shades to start using underneath my eyes and just, I don't know. I'm just really smitten with these. This Mood Light is just really blurs your imperfections, makes your skin look really flawless and airbrushed, and I really, really like those. Set my face, because I'm about to run some errands and I want my face to stay on today, with the finishing spray by Skindinavia. It really works. You know, someone had asked me on here, what tips do you have for makeup staying on in the humidity? And I said, you know, primer, a decent foundation, set your face with powder, but a finishing spray, really, it locks it in. And then my lips. I wanted to create like a mauve pink color. So I first lined my lips with the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Silver Lilac. This is one of the most unique pinky-ish colors I own, and I love this when I want to do a very icy, cool-toned pink, borderline purpley colored lip. And these are really inexpensive. These are nice. They don't stay on. Okay, they don't stay on for a long time, but they have some nice colors. They're so creamy. They glide on, and they're like $3 or $1.99 or something crazy like that. So this color is Silver Lilac, and it's just so unique. I really, really like it. So there's the Silver Lilac, and then I deepened up with Plum just to give a little more definition, because this color is the kind of the color I wanted, and it matches my lipstick, but to get that depth, that ombre look, that really full pouty lip, you kind of need a darker color. So this is MAC's Lip Pencil in the shade Plum. We'll swatch that next to it. Works really great to just kind of, it's called Plum, but it's truly like a brownish color with a hint of plum. Not like brown, but you know what I mean, like a deep color. Then my lipstick is the Antique Pink by Laura Mercier, her Creme Smooth Lip color. Looks like this. I really like this color. First time I went to a Laura Mercier counter, this is what the lady was wearing, and she had blue eyes, kind of my color hair, and I'm like, what are you wearing? Because it was just really, really cool looking on her, and so I bought it. Of course, I'm easily persuaded. If somebody looks good, it's like, all right, what are you doing? And I need to buy that stuff. So there's the lip color. And that's what I'm wearing on my lips. So I thought this was kind of fun. I like to kind of do like little outfit of the day, makeup breakdown. Essentially, like you're getting all these product reviews in one video, and I think that is just fabulous. So if you guys really enjoy this, I want to start doing this weekly maybe as like my bonus video or my Friday video like last week. I think it was last week, I posted this type of video on a Friday. And instead of like my weekly chat, this is a weekly chat truly, but this is just kind of like what I'm doing for the day. So if you like this, please let me know. We will keep rolling with it. So I gotta go down and check on my children. They are downstairs watching a movie, supposedly, you know, children, especially mine, they are very curious and they will attempt anything by themselves. So I am going to go run downstairs and run some errands today. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and we will chat soon. Bye guys.